How's it going, everybody? And we are back with another beatbox reaction video. And today we have 3 more wildcards for the Online World Beatbox Championships 2022. 3 of these are Loopstation wildcards. The 3 artists featured in this video is going to be Toony, Juno, and TAKO. So I've heard of only Toony before. Juno and TAKO, this is going to be the first time I've heard both of these guys. All 3 of these guys, I believe, reside from Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, excited to see what these guys are capable of. The Japanese scene in terms of the beatboxing, more particularly the solo stuff, has been absolutely wild. Some of the best content I've seen, period. I think the scene over there is growing and developing at such a rapid pace, so I could be very surprised at the quality of these wildcards in particular from these Loopstation artists. So excited to see if that's going to be the case exactly. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
My name is TAKO from Japan, and this is my wildcard for the Online World Loopstation Beatbox Championship 2022. Let's go.
Silent recording. Does it? I think he has a pad off camera. It's like a melodic dubstep kind of vibe right now. I wonder if it's going to go that direction. Oh, that went by really fast. Okay. So,
hey everyone, this is Josho.
Not Josho's. We already watched him. So that was TAKO's wildcard for this competition. The very first time I've heard this guy. Yeah, so I think overall it was very solid. I noticed that he had 2 devices and 1 pad, I'm pretty sure, that was off camera there. Yeah, I think the composition overall was very, very solid. A very interesting choice. I think that was distortion used on the drop there. Again, I'm not too familiar when it comes to the technicalities of the Loopstation. I just go by ear and what I learn from video to video. So I think that was distortion used on the drop in particular. You can definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Very interesting choice. I think if it was just without that effect, I think it would have came out honestly better. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's the only negative takeaway I can have from that entire wildcard there. Other than that, I've really liked the choice and design of the sound altogether. The kind of build up, how everything fit together well, ultimately leading to the drop, which was the only issue I had really. But yeah, I think I enjoyed that track overall, and yeah, nothing really else much to say about that. Very solid showing from TAKO. I'm not really sure how long he's been around the scene, but very impressive stuff. Also, his English is very good. I'm not sure if he's currently living in Japan, but I could barely detect an accent there, so very impressive English. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next artist here.
My name is Juno from Japan. This is my Loopstation wildcard for Online World Beatbox Championship 2022. Hope you enjoy.
Well, you can tell this guy's a musician. All the subwoofers in the back.
Whenever I can see the stars, I think of what you are saying. Even if I'm far away, my heart will always be with you. I don't see you next to me. I don't see you next to me. But you are what stay with me forever. I'm not alone tonight.
Oh, nice. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah,
Yo, my name is Juno.
that was Juno's wildcard for this competition. Yeah, very, very solid wildcard. This first time I heard this guy as well. I love the kind of lighthearted nature of the track itself. I think the biggest standout for me is just the overall structure of the round itself was very, very clean. Everything fit together so well. I couldn't really pick out like any kind of mishaps or mistakes that he made throughout that entire thing. It was just like perfect from start to finish, I think. The only little gripe I think I would have for that is that before that second drop, he should have had like a kind of break area to kind of lead up a little bit to it. He kind of went straight into it, killed away a little bit of the energy, but other than that, that's a very small nitpick for me. I think overall the track itself was very solid, and I think he deserves a spot, honestly, in my opinion, just for the cleansiness of the structure and how clean it was overall. So first time I heard this guy as well. Like the style that it comes in with, a little bit different. Not exactly what I'd look for when it comes to Loopstation, but I definitely appreciate it, and I still enjoyed it nonetheless. So anyway, guys, one more artist here is going to be Toony. Looks like KBA's device that he uses as well. Everyone has that pad now. That must be like so good. What? Dude. Wow, man. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so that was Toony's wildcard. That was really good. That was really, really good. I'm still kind of processing what I just heard, but man, that was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. You know, when people have these kind of devices, when it's like, when you go beyond just a single MK2, when they make these tracks, it's hard to tell. Like, obviously they're still looping, but it's like so clean and like so well produced that like it might as well just be like a produced track that you made like on a computer, because it's so hard to differentiate one another unless they're literally inputting every single sound, in particular, and you're listening to the construction of the beat. But you add like silent recording on top of that, then you add like multiple devices, then it's like, it's hard to tell sometimes. Like, even my reaction to that first drop, like the sounds that was coming in during that drop, obviously they're made during the silent recording portion, but like you don't see that stuff coming, which is like, you know, it's a good thing. I think ultimately, always that like concept of surprising and the unexpected is always really interesting, especially in like music, I think. But yeah, kind of at a loss of words, guys. I think like the only negative thing I can say about this one is I wish the bass in the drop portion had a little bit more punch to it. I think it would have hit a lot harder, and I would have liked it even more than I did, and I liked it a lot. If that bass had a little bit more punch to it, I think it would have been absolutely perfect, I think. But, yeah, you know what? The first thing that like came to my mind after hearing it, if I'm comparing it to someone, is Dice. Even though the style isn't exactly the same, it's just like the kind of vibe that I got from it is like, man, that sounds like a Dice round, I think. But yeah, really solid round from Toony. He definitely got a lot better from the last time I heard him. So yeah, excited to see what he potentially might do in the competition itself if he makes it through, which I think he will, honestly. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. That's 3 Loopstation artists, 3 wildcards. If you enjoyed what you heard here, their videos and their channels are linked in the description. If you want to support me, leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next beatbox reaction video.